Cameron Norrie hopes he can build on the best year of his professional career and use it as a springboard to enjoy some Grand Slam success in 2022. The Briton won his first ATP singles title at the Los Cabos Open in the summer, and might follow that up with another victory at one of the most prestigious events on the tour. Norrie came into the Indian Wells Masters full of optimism and with a career-high ranking of 26th, but even he wouldn't have expected to make the impact he has in California. Before this competition he had never reached the quarter-finals of an ATP Masters 1000 tournament, but is now one match away from winning the whole competition after a stellar run to the final. After dumping the likes of Roberto Bautista Agut and Diego Schwartzman out of the draw in earlier rounds, former world number 3 Grigor Dimitrov was the Briton's victim in the last four. Norrie barely broke a sweat in a straight sets victory over the Bulgarian, setting up a trophy decider with Nicolas Basilashvili, another who has never before reached this stage of such a prestigious competition. And he hopes to be able to use it as a springboard to make more of an impression in the Grand Slams in 2022. I've had some opportunities there to make the second week of a slam, but it's not gone my way, Norrie said after beating Dimitrov. It's all been great learning for me. Hopefully with these results I can put myself in a higher seeding there, then maybe have some more chances. I've faced some pretty decent players this year in the third round, at the slams. Those experiences have been great for me, those big matches. Before losing in the first round of the US Open, he had enjoyed solid starts to each of the other three major events in 2021. However, his job was made much more difficult by the luck of the draw, as in all three competitions he was pitted against one of the greatest players of all time in the third round. Rafael Nadal beat him at the Australian Open, before the Spaniard repeated the trick a few months later at Roland Garros. Norrie managed to avoid the King of Clay at Wimbledon, but instead was given the challenge of facing Roger Federer, again falling to defeat. Norrie will hope to achieve more in those competitions in 2022, but for now his focus is on securing a first ATP 1000 title on Sunday night. And despite the inexperience of his opponent Basilashvili, he knows he will have to be at his best to make sure he heads home with the trophy. He's an incredibly tough player, especially when he's this confident, Norrie said of the Georgian. He hits the ball big off both sides. He moves well. He's a great athlete. When he's confident, he can beat anyone. He's super dangerous. It's going to be difficult, but I'm feeling good physically and looking forward to getting out there. H is looking good. H is serving well. He's being very proactive with his forehand. He's looking dangerous.